Hi, my name is Jeremiah Trenka. I'm the regional publisher with Performance Magazine, and I'm here today with Jeff Magee, the founder and publisher of the international edition of Performance Magazine. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you. Welcome to you too.
Give me a brief history of Performance Magazine, kind of how you started it and what the concept behind it was.
16 years ago, Performance Magazine was started actually as a collegiate magazine in a very tight niche of college students going to school, studying, focusing, but what's the transition after college? How do you fit into the workplace? How do you find a good job? How do you maximize your undergraduate or graduate experience? And what I recognized was there was no publication or product that talked to that niche. So the magazine initially was how to be more successful as a college-age student. Jump forward to where we are today as the magazine has evolved. The magazine was kind of repositioned about 10 years ago to be more of a professional performance magazine for people of any age, in any vocation, and it really is a magazine that goes across the lines regardless of gender, ethnicity, income, age. What we miss in America and what's missing internationally is a publication that is written by some of the top speakers, top authors, top trainers, top consultants, top celebrities, top shelf people, whereby they share in 500 words or less a piece of their own mental DNA. How do you become more successful? So we don't do commentary, we don't do features on people, we don't have editorial that's on trend or timely issues. It's more generic from a standpoint of how to become more successful, period. And what we have found is that we are the only publication in that niche. There's nothing else like it. And while a lot of people maybe have not heard of your magazine or mine, which is part of the family Performance Magazine products, once people do see the publication, they can't put it down. It is a phenomenal resource where we have top political leaders in the state, in the nation, and in the world that write for us. Top New York Times best-selling authors in your local community, in your state, in this nation, internationally, that write for us. Major celebrities. So when we've had presidents and we've had, in essence, bishops, and we've had Fortune 100 CEOs, we've had major celebrities, major entertainers, major athletes that write for us, what starts to happen is you have people like Donald Trump as an example that comes to us and says, I want to write in your magazine on a regular basis. We have governors that write in our magazine because what's important for our readers, our advertisers, and our contributors is this is not gotcha journalism, and we're not, in essence, writing about things in a negative, deconstructive way. It's always about how to be more successful. So imagine at your local level or international level, you have a publication on a regular basis. Whether you really like the personality or not doesn't matter, but imagine incredibly successful people sharing with you how to be more successful. So, I mean, for example, the President of the United States, or Bill Cosby, or Susie Orman, or Warren Buffett, or Tiger Woods, these are the people that contribute and write articles.
Essentially, Performance Magazine is America's most successful people in 500 words or less.
That's a brilliant way of saying it.
So, you know, especially now, though, given everything that's happened in the economy recently, you know, a lot of people would wonder, is now really the best time to start a magazine? You know, many are going under, subscription revenue is down, ad revenue is down. So, you know, why would you choose now to begin expanding the magazine?
One, the nature of our publication, which is only 1/8 of a suite of products, Performance Success Media Group, which you're a part of and the readers of the magazine are a part of, that is in essence the magazine question you pose is only 1/8 of the model. And that's why a lot of print publications, newspapers, magazines, and journals are going out of business, is because they're not willing to reinvent themselves to deliver a valuable, legitimate resource tool, commodity, to the marketplace. The reason we're in growth mode is that we're taking an international magazine, once a quarter, 20 to 25 incredibly high impact personalities, as you said, in 500 words or less, sharing what they've taken years to learn to be more successful. So you're getting inside of all these heads, it's shortening the curve. We're wrapping that inside of local publications like yours and others. So now we have regional magazines in an individual state where in that state some of the top shelf personalities are sharing willingly and in some places aggressively wanting to share ideas on how to be more successful. And that magazine then is wrapped around multiple delivery streams for our readership basically. So whether you want the publication in traditional hard format or an online downloadable green format or downloadable to your iPhone or your BlackBerry format or online audio versions, the magazine in itself is looking at the content and repopulating it in multiple delivery streams to the user. And that's why a lot of publications are going out of business, because they're not asking the question, is there a need for this publication? Yes. Is there a reason why it's losing its readership? Yes. It's because we're not delivering our information in a timely manner. Or they don't have timely information, and that's what we're giving, is we're giving valuable information, timely information, immediately usable information that's innovative and informative for success-minded people. So people that want to go to a publication or go to an online blog or an internet delivery vehicle because they're looking for negative commentary or ways to bitch about something more in life, which is the norm of the media, they're not going to get that here. What they're going to get is people that truly are successful, who want to talk to people that want to be more successful, and that's what we're delivering. And so why we're not dying and why we're growing is that exact reason.
So why do you think, though, with the amount of information that's thrown at us on a daily basis, why do you think that, President Barack Obama, for instance, or Susie Orman, Warren Buffett, Donald Trump, why do these people come to you and want to write for Performance Magazine when they have, many, many other avenues available to them to get this information out into the public?
You've hit another very powerful element. What's missing in the universe that we have created is what I refer to as intellect to intellect. We spent far too many years, which does not make my next statement right, wrong, good, bad. It's a reality. We've spent far too many years, so anyone who's watching you and I right now, this next statement predates their birthday. We've spent years conditioning the planet that it's all about business to business, hence B2B, or business to consumer, B2C, or reverse those in any way you want. And I believe we actually have evolved today back to Benjamin Franklin, when he made the classic statement that the man, in today's language, man or woman, when the man who empties his purse into his brain will never be bankrupt. What we're bringing together is what I call intellect to intellect. And when you can take usable information, intellectual information, and you can take that intellect to another person who wants to grow their intellect or add to their intellect to be more immediately applicable, immediately relevant, then what you create is an energy force that people want to be a part of that, and they want to celebrate in that. And that's really what this magazine is, only one part of a platform between the magazine that you offer your readers, the coaching you offer your readers, the rallies, the academies, the boot camps, the consulting, the e-commerce, all of the platforms through which we've built cross all of the age spectrums, cross all of the e-commerce spectrums. So people that are all excited today about, well, the new great way to connect with someone is on generational movements. It's great that they're excited, but you know what? We've been talking and writing on that for 20 years. They're behind us. So the other real element is that we're the innovators out there. A lot of these other mediums out there are imitators. And why the Donald Trumps and the Susie Ormans come to us is because we've also created an intellectual portal. This is profound. You can go out and you can Google search or whatever search or LinkedIn or MySpace or Twitter yourself to death to find out what's going on with a Zig Ziglar, a Susie Orman, a Mark Victor Hansen, T. Harv Eker, a Jeff Magee. But there's not any one place you can go that's a one-stop shop, pre-vetted, crap from reality, and find all of the great minds sharing, again, as you said, in 500 words or less. And that's what we've done with the magazine, with our membership side of our website, with our Performance Knowledge Vault, and everything else. So what you're looking at when you look at Jeremiah and myself is a delivery vehicle of what the future is predicated on.
Very insightful. Thanks for your time today, Jeff.
Thank you very much, and thank you for watching.